Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our PFL project. So in the past two videos, we have talked about the introduction on how to earn money. We've talked about a little bit of part two on how to spend money, and I have shown you how to fill out a budget column. So speaking of budget columns, you have got to make sure over here on the budget, well, first and foremost, let me stop. Let's make sure we have all of the tabs open that we are going to need. So the first four tabs that you should always have open no matter what you're working on are your portfolio, your PFL links, your job link, which you get from here from the links document. If you're a cop, mechanic, nurse, teacher, doctor, lawyer, construction worker, whatever you are, make sure you have that opened up. And then your PFL budget, your portfolio, your links, and your budget are all three separate assignments in Google Classroom. Okay, so please make sure that all four of these things are open. Now, in order to finish out our budget, we're going to need to make sure we open up our budget menu. So we find that in two places if you'd like. So part two, how to spend money, we have the budget menu listed here. Or if you hop over to your handy dandy links document, it's right there. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to go ahead and open up my budget menu so I know what I have to select from. And now we're going to talk about how to fill this out if you have children. Okay, so for how many kids you have to make sure that you have got the right amount of kids and you have got the right amount of stuff to take care of them in your budget. So you can draw 1, 2, or 3 kids. And there is a benefit to being married. So let's pop over here to the single parent column. Again, I'm a nurse for this particular thing, so I put 2612 and 36 cents right over here. Okay, and now let's say that this is already filled out. B and C have got to be finished. And then once B and C are finished, you and your roommate or you and your spouse have completed both of those columns. So single for yourself, and then this one, roomies are married together. You fill out all the bills, make sure that the blue line at the bottom says 0, and again, do not touch any of the places that are X's. Do not, okay? There is no, let's say that we're talking about just column D right here, single parent, okay? Once I finish these columns B and C, I'm going to tell Ms. Hurst that I'm finished, and then Ms. Hurst is going to let me know how many kids I've got. Here's the benefit of being married for the project. If you are married, you only draw kids one time. So I'm going to pop over here. When y'all tell me that you're done, I'll pop over here to wheel decide where it says kids. I'm going to wait for this thing to pull up. Ooh, I have to modify that because I don't do zeros anymore. Because I mean to, let's put another one just because. All right, and we'll apply these changes. Okay, so here we go. If you're finished, you with columns B and C, B, the single column, and C, the married or roomie column, text me and let me know. I will go over it, and if it's wrong, I'm going to let you know rather than let you fail, okay? I'm going to tell you to fix whatever you need to fix it, text me again. I'll check it a second time if I need to, and then you and your roomie will both pull kids. That's the catch here. If you're married, you only pull kids one time. You can have a maximum of 3. If you're roommates, you do not necessarily share the same baby mama or baby daddy. Just saying, okay? So let's say that you pull 3 kids and your roommate pulls 3 kids. From now on, in every single column where it says married or roomies, every time there are children involved, you are going to have to find a place that 6 children and 2 adults can sleep in. We're not about to have 17,000 people on one mattress. That's not how it works. We've got to make sure that there is room in the budget to get a house where all of them can sleep. So if you're like, I just want to be roomies, then just be mindful. You can only split 3 bills. You can only split rent, utilities, and internet, because you can share a house and you can share a router, okay, and some light switches, but you cannot share, hopefully not, baby mamas and baby daddies. So all of your groceries are going to have to be separate. All of your vehicle payments have got to be separate. You and your roommate cannot share a car. You can only share a car if you are married to that person, okay? Okay, at least for this project. In real life, it's kind of a different story, but for us, it's how it works, okay? So for this particular column, I'm just functioning off column D here. All right, I have to add child support. Where in the world do I find child support? Over here on the budget menu, okay? So then I take the budget menu, scroll all the way to the bottom where it says need more money. Now, Let's look over here. Child support, $200 a month per kid. Let's see how many kids I got. Here we go. Oh, Lord. Okay, so I have 3 children. Good grief. Okay, so I've got 3 kids, and I have 3 children times 2, which means I get $600 in child support per month. Now, I got to find a place where myself and my 3 children can sleep. So I hop over here to my budget, scroll back to the top, and I start at housing utilities and work my way down. So, let's see. I don't make 60 grand because I am by myself. I do not want to shove 3 children into 2 bedrooms, into me have 1 room and 3 children have another one. That's a lot. Okay. Let's see. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, duplex. That's not bad. That's $795 though. That's a lot of money. Okay. I don't know if I can do that one. Let's try it though. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and be abundant. Okay, so I $795 in rent. I pay $200 in utilities, and I have the option of renter's insurance, which I'm going to get. So $795, $215. Here we go. $795, $15, and $200. Boom. Okay, so now I go to the bottom. I have $2,200 left to make sure that the rest of my children are taken care of. Now let's go back over here to the budget menu. Let's see about a vehicle. I gotta take 3 children around in some type of vehicle. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to still go with my Jeep from last time. So I have $300 a month in a payment and $280 in gas. So $300 and $280. Now, this has nothing to do with food. This is just cars and nonsense. $1,600 left. Okay. How about childcare? Now, if you notice, there have been X's on the last 2 because we did not have kids for the first 2 columns. But now, in the single parent column, we do. So for this one, you got infant childcare. Okay. If I have 3 kids, one of them has to be an infant. Okay. Let's say the other 2 are older. Okay. So I can get out of quite so much money for childcare. We haven't even got to groceries yet, y'all. Okay, so let's do groceries, and then we can hit childcare real quick. So we head to our budget menu. Let's look at groceries. We have, let's do moderate, and then plus $1.50, and then plus $2.50 for my other 2 kids. So 250, 300. That's 350. Mental math. $400 plus myself is $575 in food. Whoo boy. Okay, so that is $575. Let's check the bottom to see where we're at. Good grief, I only have $1,000 left, okay? And I have to make sure I take care of my student loan because I'm a nurse. Here I am. I might have to come down to a different apartment. We'll see. Okay, so I have $847 left that I have knocked that out. I do not have to have savings here like I did beforehand because remember, I bought a house in this first column. I didn't buy a house here. Okay, so now let's look at insurance and childcare. So I hop over here to childcare. Let's do insurance first. Insurance is on your job link. Okay, please notice how it says job link on the job link. All right, so let's knock it out over here. I do not have a spouse, but I do have little children. So let's say $375 and then $20 for copays. And I'm just gonna hope that none of my kids have to wear glasses. Okay, so we got $375 in premiums and $20 in copays. $375 and $20. Let's put $15 in case my children need some meds. And now we hop down to the bottom. Oh my gosh, I put it in the wrong column. Dang. $375 and $20 and $15. Okay, I'm in column D. I scroll to the bottom. I only have $400 left, and I still have to worry about childcare. Where's that infant gonna go when I'm at work? Okay, I just don't know. All right, so I scroll down to the budget menu. I have an infant, private daycare. Let's do $600 a month, and then I'm gonna move to a different house. Okay, so I want my person to have $600 a month. I leave them with like one of my friends who's got 5 other kids there, and the caretaker has got CPR skills. I'm not about to have my child in here with somebody who has no CPR training and watch a TV all day. So moderate, I'm gonna put $600 here. So I have an infant. The other 2 are in school. Okay, so then, good grief, I'm $162 in the hole. Haven't bought clothes for anybody, haven't bought a cell phone for myself, haven't had anything to do with an entertainment package, haven't put money in savings. So I'm going to go back up here to the top. This is with child support now. All right, now I'm going to go back to the budget menu and scroll to the very bottom, see if I can get more money, okay? bachelor's degree. Yep, I can tutor high school students with my bachelor's degree in chemistry for $100 a month. Okay, so then I hop back over here to the PFL budget, and then I'm gonna put $100 here because that's not child support. That is just me making some more cash. So now I'm only $62 in the hole. Okay, and now I gotta go adjust my rent. Okay. So let's say that I decide to buy a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and all 3 of these children just have to stay in one giant room, okay? Let's say that we've got $450 in a mortgage, $90 a month for a homeowner's fee, and then $200 for utilities. So let's pop back over here and let's fix that up at the top, okay? So $450, $90, and stay with $200 with the same vehicle. Now I have $200 left to spend on all the rest of my stuff, and so on and so forth. You see how this works. You can go back and adjust. You only have to completely finish out the budget when it says 0 here at the bottom. Now, you got to make sure that everybody is fed, so you have to have insurance, and you've got to have groceries. All mouths got to be full. All children have to have a place to sleep, okay? If you want to put like a bunk bed in there, in your second bedroom, whatever you have to do, do it, okay? So please make sure that you knock that out. Your student loans have got to be done. You need a cell phone in today's world. You probably going to need some internet at the house. If you don't want internet, that's optional. The cell phone is also optional. Probably not to y'all, but just saying in general, in life, you don't have to have a cell phone to survive. So you can still breathe with that one in your hand. All right, so let's make sure after we do column B and C, let me know, first of all, who your roommate is, and second of all, that you're finished so that I can check it. After that, I'm going to draw your kids for you and let you know. I will send you a video so that you're not like, you're lying. No, I'm not. Okay, that's really how it works. So after you finish that and you get kids, you can do columns D and E. Let me know when you're finished with those two, and you can work on credit card debt for part 3. So that's how you fill out a budget for that. Let's hop back over here to the PFL portfolio. Let's talk about part 3 real quick. This is how to pay. Once you finish your 2 columns that do not have credit card debt in them with your kids, okay, so over here, once we finish our single parent and we finish roomies with kids, then we're going to work on credit card debt and a wild card. So if you pop back over here to your portfolio, you'll figure out how much debt you have. After that, you'll fill this out, figure out your monthly payment for your credit card, and then you will be able to fill out these 2. So column F and column G. When you're finished with those, let me know, and then you can work on a wild card, and then you can finish out part 4 on how to save for retirement and see whether or not you have enough money for retirement, and then move on to your final reflection questions. Okay, so this is how to do part 2 and part 3.